Hey there everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to do a fun little project. By fun little project, I mean some more work with orchids. I purchased these little mini Phalaenopsis orchids on sale from the grocery store. They were a little worse for wear, so I thought, hey, instead of paying $12.99, I'll pay $5. I since then have found them for even cheaper. They seem to not have sold very well, or maybe the stores just bought too many. Hard to say, but anyway, I lucked out and got some at a discounted price. And what we're going to do today is we're going to pot them up as a grouping. Usually people have their orchids growing individually, and I thought, well, when they flower I'd like to see multiple stems of multiple colors, and hopefully they'll all bloom at the same time and have like a beautiful show of different colored flowers all in the same pot. So let's have fun with this, and yeah, let's get to it. As you can see, this one has a pretty colored flower right there, yellows and pinks. This one here is pinks and whites. And this other one here doesn't have any flowers on it, but there's this this dead flower on there. I don't know whether it's going to focus in, but it looks like it's going to be pinks and white again. I hope that it's a lighter pink than this one. I want them all to be different colors, but I couldn't really choose because they really didn't have any flowers on them. So I did the best I could. So anyway, I was going to cut this flower spike off. I thought that, hey, this bud is going to just die, but it's still holding in, so I won't chop it off until that that bud is completely done, or that flower is completely done. But the flower spike is kinked here, as you can see. They are survivors, these guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take them out of their pots. These have been watered actually a couple of days ago. They're in sphagnum moss, so they really hold on to their moisture. If your pot is really dry, I would recommend moistening it first. It makes the roots a little bit more pliable, so you don't risk breaking anything. I don't know whether you can see in here, but the roots are looking okay. They're not looking too bad. They're packed in here in the moss, so it won't take long for them to start rotting. After all, that seems to be what the moss does when they're packed in so tight. They don't get the air circulation, and they don't dry out as fast as they should. Causes the rot. So anyway, I'm going to probably pause this video, and I'm just going to get the soil, or all of the moss off of here, and then we'll return and we'll continue with the planting. Okay, so we've got all the orchids cleaned off here. As you can see, we've cleared off all of the moss from around the roots. This one had a beautiful root system. So what we're going to do now that we've cleaned off everything, actually, just to bring your attention to the amount of moss that was in these plants. Look at the size. This is the size of the pots. I'm going to set the pot there beside the pile. Can you believe all of this moss was in 3 of these little teeny pots? I don't know how they... whatever. No wonder things die, because this is packed in so tight it doesn't allow any air circulation, and it doesn't allow the plant to dry out nearly as fast as it needs to survive. They will survive sometimes, but not thrive. Okay, so I'm going to take my scissors here, and I'm just going to look for any roots that are not good. And by not good, I mean all shriveled up and brown or black. I don't want anything on there. And these scissors are sterilized. You can use rubbing alcohol. Wipe it on there with a paper towel or something, just to sterilize your equipment. Okay, the first one was pretty good. This one here has There's more yucky ones. Okay, almost done here. Just checking for anything that's spongy, anything that doesn't look healthy. Blackened, shriveled, yucky looking. Okay, so we're going to use a different medium than I usually use. I'm experimenting again, always experimenting. So if you've been following my videos, we've used Hydroton, which is a hydroponics terracotta and charcoal ball. That's working quite well. I'm actually finding that it's working better for my Phalaenopsis and my Vanda orchid. I might transfer my Oncidium into either an orchid bark or this, what I'm going to use now. This is a coconut husk chip bark. It's coir. Usually you find it looking like peat moss, but this one is a chunked one. It's not so finely ground. I've got it here. I put it in some warm water and it expands just like the brick of coir, the regular stuff that you use instead of peat moss. So this has been soaking here for probably 20-25 minutes, and I've been moving it around and it's been expanding. I don't know whether you can see this, but this is the size of the brick. I've used just a little teeny bit from the brick, as you can see, and I've made this bowl pretty well full of this mix. I don't think I'll need all of it, but I'm going to let's show you here the consistency of it. Can you see that? I don't know if it's focusing in or not. I can't see from that far. So this stuff will allow the air to travel through, and the plants will love it. So we'll put a little bit in the bottom. I'm going to tightly pack these orchids in together. I'm going to put all three of them in the same pot, making sure that the crowns of the plants are, I missed this little root here, that the crowns of the plants are above the soil level, or the approximate soil level. I'm going to stick this one in this way, have the flowers cross. Now people are going to say, no, you can't do this, no. Well, I say have fun with it. Have fun with your plants. So I'm going to just very gently, might need a stick, I've got a stick here. I'm going to very gently put this this bark mix in around the plants, around the root systems, so that they're all propped up in there and supported. You want them to be supported. You don't want them to flop all over the place. Your orchids will be happier. You still want to give the roots some freedom in there too, though. Okay. It's going in there really good. I'm using a clay pot. There's no holes in the side of this, which I wanted to have a pot with holes to allow for more air circulation. But I didn't have any on hand, so clay works better than plastic. Plastic will hold on to the moisture for too long. Clay will, it's breathable, so it lets the stuff dry out faster. And It's looking pretty good. I've got it pretty full in there. Just poke it around with this stick. Get any air pockets and again help prop the roots up. There's a space right in here. Fill that up. Well, this looks lovely. So I'm going to take this stick with this flower spike on it and prop it up nicely so that the flower looks like it's meant to be there. So we got 3 plants in here. We'll keep you posted on how this grows. I hope that it does well. This is an experiment. I've done it in the past with no ill effects, but it's my first time doing it with the mini Phalaenopsis. Hopefully they don't outgrow the pot, but we'll see. We'll see how it all grows. Anyway, thanks for joining me. I'll let you know how this this coconut coir bark chunk works out. I wonder how long it's going to stay moist, how the orchid responds to it. I'll keep you posted. Anyway, happy growing everyone, and have fun with your plants. Play with them. They enjoy it. They enjoy the attention, and you'll enjoy it as well. So anyway, happy growing again.